Hello, my name is Big Yumbo, and today I went to the Goodwill BINS. I spent $83.93. Pretty good deal because I got 2 IKEA bags and a trash bag full of clothes to sell on eBay. And I'm gonna show you all of the clothes.
All right.
First up, we have a Lucky Brand Hawaiian shirt. It's a reverse print. That's a good keyword for the title. You know that because on the inside it'll be darker than on the outside. You're basically wearing like an inside out shirt, and that is cool. Next up, we have a pair of Carhartt Dungaree work pants. These sell pretty well. It's one of the better Carhartt items to sell, besides like their outerwear. The jackets are probably the best. Ooh. My last haul, I found $24 in the pockets of some pants. So always check the pockets. We found a vintage Duke University hoodie. This is not an
Ivy League.
but
North Carolina.
it's a fancy school that people like to wear.
It's a good medical school.
The tag is from Pakistan, but I still think it's a vintage tag. We have a Rag & Bone, which I believe is an Anthropology brand. It's like a dress with a cinch thing. Pretty good. I like to sell that brand. On my way out of the BINS, I found these little shorts here. These are called Fishworks. Look up anything that is fishing related in the clothing category. These look like they sell for about $20 plus shipping pretty consistently. Never sold them before, but we'll see. Here's another fish related thing I got. It's an O'Neill shirt, but it had a fish on it. And people love fish. A Robert Graham, like, cool print t-shirt.
Yeah, that is neat.
It is pretty neat. It's Robert Graham, which isn't like it used to be. Their button-up shirts used to do really great. Pretty much everything Robert Graham used to be really great, but doesn't sell like it used to. But for $1, Mountain Hardwear button-up shirt. It's just an REI type brand. Oh, I didn't look this up. It just looked kind of like a Harley shirt. The company's called Johnson Motors.
And they make boat motors.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, this boat motor. Johnson, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
So this could be good.
But that doesn't look like a boat.
It doesn't look like a boat. We'll see. It says
Maybe it is a boat.
It says Sunset Boulevard. I don't know how many people are buying boat parts on Sunset Boulevard, but we'll see. Here's a vintage Made in USA jerseys, U.S. Marine Corps crew neck, double-sided. Maybe $20 on that. This one I had to look up in there. The company's called Boulder Gear. It's just a really nice, I think it's a snow jacket. Looks like I can only get about $30 for it. Probably paid $2 for it. So, good deal. Some Under Armour. I think I kind of got these for myself. Maybe I'll try to sell them. Just some Under Armour sweatpants. Children's vintage t-shirt. Monterey Bay Aquarium. Usually don't get kid stuff, but kids single stitch t-shirts do sell. I've sold them. Especially if they're like Disney related and stuff like that. Some REI cargo shorts. Love selling REI. Here's another vintage single stitch. Oh, this isn't single stitch, but it's made in USA. It's Huntsville. Is that Alabama?
Yes, the Space Center. Yes.
Pretty cool, vintage.
Uh-huh.
Pretty cool shirt. I might keep that one actually. This one I have no idea. The company is called Ultru, and it's got a mushroom on the front and a mushroom on the back, and it says top of the world. So I don't know. Just grabbed it.
Ultru has been delivering intelligent and inspired clothing. It's a brand based on art, nature, travel, and humor.
Oh, thanks for looking that up. Then we found an Arc'teryx t-shirt.
Oh, there.
Arc'teryx is like the best brand in the world, and I think even for this t-shirt I might be able to get $20. Found this in the bottom of a bin that had been picked over for an hour plus. So even if it's a busy day at the BINS and there's all the hype beasts are there, you can still get lucky. Some guy actually handed me this. It's a Lucky Brand pearl snap shirt. Size small, whatever. Maybe 15. An older lady handed me this Harvard jacket. And it is, I think, a vintage. It's made in Hong Kong. No, sorry, it's made in Korea. Somebody in the comments told me that things made in Hong Kong are vintage. And I think that's because Hong Kong doesn't exist anymore or something like that. Is that true? Yeah, Hong Kong doesn't exist. So something like that. I don't really, is that China, right?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
I went to college. We both went to college. Abercrombie and Fitch women's like floral shirt. I don't know. Abercrombie and Fitch does all right for me. I grabbed this shirt, the hundreds. I think Nothing New Thrifts, my YouTube buddy. Go follow him. I think he buys this brand, the hundreds. So I grabbed it. I don't know if it's worth anything. Brigham Young Cougars. This is the Mormon school in what's the state? Brigham Young?
Utah.
Utah. A lot of Mormons here, a lot of Mormons in Utah. And I found a lot of their college stuff here, and it's vintage and it sells.
I'm gonna look it up.
Under Armour hoodie. If this were Nike, this would be pretty cool because it's got the center swoosh. If you can find Nike stuff with their swoosh right in the middle there, real small, that's like real on trend. So this is sort of on trend, even though it's not Nike. It's like a center UA. I don't know, maybe $18. Slipknot is a really popular band with a strong following. I don't listen to them, but when I find their stuff, it sells.
Who is that?
Slipknot. I think it's like a hardcore band. I don't really know. Weatherproof. I actually do buy weatherproof if it's new. And this is a new pair of pants. Because every year I get weatherproof pants from my stepmom for Christmas. And I sell them on eBay because I don't like wearing those. Here's some Hollister, like cut off jean shorts. I usually get about $13.99, $14.99 for these. Hollister and American Eagle. Pretty safe number to get on those, especially with the good size. This is a pair of Prana. I call these climber pants when they're an outdoor brand and they're kind of this material.
They're what brand?
Prana, Prana. This is just a hat. I don't know what team that is.
Von Dutch?
No, I wish. We watched the Von Dutch documentary the other day. Check it out on Hulu. Kind of interesting. It's a cool hat. It's got the Nike there. I don't know. NHL. I don't know what.
National Hockey League. Indians.
The Indians?
That's what it looks like to
You
me.
think they're just called the Indians?
Well, I can look it up. Oh, Nike stripe on it.
Cool hat.
Yeah.
Ah. Hats are the same price as the clothing by the pound. This is a really good find. These are I have a lot to say about this. 7 for All Mankind is a really good brand for men's jeans. And apparently for the other stuff, I saw the polo shirt the other day like that. These are men's. Like most brands, if it's got a man's name on the waist, it's probably a men's. So I should get like $35, $40 for those. Okay, for women's 7 for All Mankind, the only ones you want to get are ones that say Dojo on them. It's pretty much the only model worth selling. I've sold them all now. They're called the Dojo. And if they say Dojo Flare, even better. They're all flare. And you can put Dojo Flare even if it doesn't say flare, if it is a flare. These ones sell instantly for like $25. If you want to wait a couple weeks, they'll sell for $35. And then if you find ones that look exactly the same shape, but they don't say Dojo, you can probably get maybe $14 for them. If you're going to get them at the regular thrift store, I would buy anything under 10 that says Dojo on it. Under $10. If it's a Dojo, I'd buy it. Like that. If it doesn't say Dojo and it's 7 for All Mankind, don't buy it unless it says Dojo or it's men's. Some teenage girl was like looking at these and I was like, oh man. Please put those down. Please don't buy those. And unfortunately, she didn't get them. The brand is called ទ្ធŋkʒŋ, U-N-K. I've sold their jean shorts before for like $40. They basically just make denim clothing and then put NBA patches all over it. These are awesome.
U-N-K?
U-N-K. I just call it unk. But I mean, if you're in the bins and you see jeans with all this crap on it, just buy it.
Pretty good, huh?
It's gonna be good. That should do. I haven't looked up the jeans. I'm guessing $50 at least.
Those jeans you got, are those NBAs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be glad you picked some up. Looks like you can do pretty good.
Oh, well, if I was a Grailed seller, I could maybe get $250 for them. We'll see. Those could be pretty good. Okay, so maybe like $100 on eBay.
Maybe.
Some Nike cargo shorts. Probably about $15. BKE is a lot like 7 for All Mankind. A little better for me, in the women's at least. Can usually get about $18 for a pair of BKE jeans. Like I said before, if it's got a woman's name, it's a women's. American Eagle men's stuff, like jeans, I will grab at the BINS. It's another like $18, 15, 18. Here's a distressed Harley-Davidson shirt. I don't think it's actually vintage, but it's kind of cool how it's distressed.
Oh my Lord, is it raggedy down there at the bottom?
Oh, look at the top.
And somebody will buy this?
Yeah, I think this is someone's look.
Oh.
Got a big old cool graphic on the back, and it's got like an almost like acid wash look to it. They usually have the date on the graphic. I think it's like 2001 and 2003, so maybe it is vintage.
Wow, somebody wore the bejeebies out of that thing.
Oh yeah, I found a whole bunch of Harley shirts. I think I found like 4 of them. This one's definitely not vintage. Maybe Y2K. Just a blank. Oh, I should have tie-dyed this.
Oh, that would be pretty.
Vintage Russell blank. You don't get very much money for these, but I save them up to tie-dye. Vintage blanks, I do buy them at the BINS. Bum, it's like a older company. This is made in USA vintage. They make like sports bags and crap like that. It's a vintage t-shirt, whatever. Found some Patagucci. It's not the best Patagucci, but
Patagucci?
yeah, it's just a little cardigan.
Never heard of that brand. Patagucci?
Little women's cardigan.
Patagucci hoochie? Oh, Patagonia.
That's what all the cool kids call it. I like this brand of shirt. I don't know if this one's actually vintage, but me and my girlfriend wear this. It's called like Sergeant Leisure. They make Hawaiian style stuff. So I got it. I like it. Here's another one, same exact shirt except white. Under Armour pullover. Not the best, maybe 15 bucks. Some of them have like specific models that do a little better, but for the most part, 15 bucks. Lucky brand, kind of like canvas shorts. I don't know. This is actually vintage. This didn't look vintage at all, but it is. Hanes, made in USA, 50-50. Pretty cool, Giants.
Oh, yeah.
I find these kind of sweatshirts all the time that aren't vintage and they're worthless, but that one is vintage. So nice little Under Armour performance hoodie. Basic Under Armour stuff like that, I'll pick up. This look pretty unassuming, right? Just looks like just a regular black jacket, right?
What does that say?
Harley-Davidson.
Oh, score. Yeah.
So I don't know what the deal is. I wish this huge Harley logo was on the outside of the jacket. The outside of the jacket has nothing.
Can you take that out and is it a shirt?
No, it's stitched in.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. It's got a little Harley thing here. I don't know why they put this cool graphic on the inside. If it was on the outside, this jacket would be like 30 bucks, but...
Well, still might be. You never know.
No, it's not worth 30 bucks. It barely says Harley on it, so maybe 20. Some Adidas golf shorts. During the summer, 18 bucks. I don't know why I grabbed this, but it's a Lilo and Stitch all over print hoodie. I don't know, maybe somebody will grab it. Nike Pro, these Nike Pro leggings, I grab them all the time at the BINS. They don't sell for a lot, but they sell like that, especially if they have a cool pattern on them. They gotta say Nike Pro. You gotta make sure your swoosh isn't cracked at all. A lot of the times it'll be cracked. But a lot of times they'll be like falling off. Most important part is the logos on Nike stuff. Like most brands. These are kind of for me. When it gets cold, I like to wear leggings.
Long underwear is what we call
Yeah,
it.
wear some shorts and then I wear these underneath. Long underwear, yeah.
Long underwear.
Just some Athleta leggings. These are like 12 bucks. Actually, they're extra small, so maybe like 10 bucks. Sold a pair of Lululemon leggings the other day for 40 bucks. Pretty good. Pretty good. Because if Lulu has the tag on it, oh, that's so great. Because you can look up the style number. It's totally worth looking up the style number. And they sold the same day. Here's a cooler Under Armour hoodie. What are these? Levi's jean shorts. I found out the other day about Levi's that, you know how they all have Levi's right there on the butt? Every 100 pairs, so 1 out of 101, I think, will only have that registered trademark, will only have that little registered trademark circle. So if you see them and they don't say Levi's and they just have that registered trademark circle, then they are still real because they have to, like, at the end of their roll of labels, it's just the circle. So 1 out of every 100, I believe, is just the circle. And like it can be the same model, this one, and then the one next to it will just have the circle. Fun fact. Here's a Smart Wool light long sleeve shirt. This one already has holes all over it. At the thrift, Smart Wool is actually such a good brand that you can sell it with holes in it
With holes in it?
Mm-hmm. These are just Arizona jeans, but they're vintage, made in USA, and they're green, which is, they're really cool looking, so hoping somebody will buy them. Maybe not, because this is not a strong brand to sell, but they are really cool. Here's a Nike jersey for SC, so maybe South Carolina. Is this some sort, is there, what team would that be?
Southern California, isn't it?
Southern California? Trojans.
Trojans. I believe that's their...
Okay, so this is a Trojans jersey. Maybe. It's some sort of team. I don't know. It's a football jersey. Under Armour golf polo. During the summer, you can easily get $18 for one of these. Right now, maybe 15. But it's kind of hit or miss. I might list 10 of them, and one of them will sell instantly, and none of the other ones will sell for a month. Maybe 2. You never know. Here's another one. These I looked up, and there's actually quite a few of them sold. The brand is called Fresh Produce. Not a ton of them are sold, but there are sold comps, which I was super surprised about. They are vintage, like women's. These might be men's. Elastic waist cotton shorts. They were sold comps for like $19. So these have a way cooler pattern than all the other ones that I had seen sold. So I can't believe this. Brand new with the tags. Anchor blue baggy jeans. This is like really good right now. All the skaters and hype beasts are wearing these. They're made in Bangladesh. I don't know if they're actually vintage, but these are exactly what skateboarders and the cool kids are wearing right now. And they're brand new. Green envelope. I think I meant to look this up. I have no idea what it is. It just had a fancy looking tag on it. Can you look up green envelope? Did you look up green envelope?
Yeah, it's just, you know.
No.
Not the greatest.
Page. Terrible brand. But I looked up the Skyline Skinny and it looked like it might be worth grabbing these in this size 32. I think it was around like $19 I could get. I don't like to sell Page, but it was a bad day until it wasn't a bad day. And those were one of the first things I grabbed after like an hour of finding pretty much nothing. Some REI Ripstop hiking pants. I might even call these climber pants as well. They were women's 10. I wish they were men's. Okay, Oakley athletic t-shirt. I think it's polyester. Oakley does really great. Whatever it happens to be, it always sells. Especially if it, actually that has a little grease stain on it, but we can take care of that. Sometimes things just fall into your bag.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah, but it's not worth anything. Woo! This was a good one. Good last but not least. Mack Welding Sweatpants. These are easily $30. Really great brand to find. Especially for their sweatpants. And I'm very happy about these. Mack Welding. Alright, thank you for watching. That was everything I got at the BINS. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Goodbye.